Let's do it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Average Joe Sports for this week 2 of college football. I know I'm excited. I know you're excited. But before we get things started, I got to give a big shout out to my boy James the Pug Puglisi. If most of you guys actually saw any of our football week previews for the Raiders, the Seahawks, the Huskies, and a little bit of Central Wildcat and Coug football, James spent a lot of time editing those things out, and apparently there's some outtakes. When we were kind of goofing off, or we kind of got caught in a sports talk haze, as it will. We spent like 4 hours actually talking, and there was just a lot of fun to be had, and hopefully we do it again next year. And I had a really good time. Also, he gets a second shout out for getting me a hockey puck for the now Stanley Cup champs, the LA Kings. So thank you very much for the puck. I appreciate that, and your time and your efforts on the football week vlog has not gone in vain. So you want to check those out? Go to James Puglisi's vlog rather, Pug's Thoughts in the Doghouse. It'll be on that channel. I didn't have time to download it to my channel, so check it out on his. He's a good guy. He's got some good stuff on there too. Knows a lot about his sports. I love it. On to more important things. This is my Husky preview game for the Dogs playing LSU in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Woo! Go Dogs! Last week, I went to the game against San Diego State, and the score was 21-12. Now, normally, I would say if we played really staunchy defense and our offense was high flying, I would say this is a great score for us at the beginning of the season. However, San Diego State is not a team you want to sleep on by any stretch of the imagination, and we definitely showed a lot of rust. We showed a lot of mistakes on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, we did really well. The defense only gave up a grand total of 327 total yards. They stopped they stopped San Diego State's offense on third down 13 times. San Diego State only went 6 of 13. Six of 13. So actually, they didn't stop them 13 times. They stopped them a little bit less than that, but 6 of 13 on third down conversions. And they stopped them on one thing that I said in the football preview that needed to stop was third and long. For some reason, we were always able to get it down on third and short, but third and long, it seemed to be a bit of a pain inside of the Dog defense. And just thinking about the defense, I'm going to focus a little bit more on the defense here for this part, but it seems to be that new SEC defensive scheme, just attack the quarterback, try to blow the line off their feet. Tactic seems to be working. Now the only thing they have to do is focus on tackling the quarterback. There are so many times that the quarterback, his last name is Katz. He was also a former backup quarterback at Oregon State, and he's got quick feet. He's a very mobile quarterback. But there are many times where I felt that the Dogs just sacked him at least 4 or 5 more times. They would have him, and he would just suddenly juke, and he would just sneak out of the backfield and get those extra yards for a first down, and also being able to extend some plays. So that's something that definitely needs to be worked on. But I am okay with what I'm seeing from this defense. It's a young defensive side, and it's going to be a defensive side that's probably going to get burned more times than what we want to deal with right now. But I think that's all going to come together here towards the latter half of the season. I still think a bowl game is in the future for the Dogs. I mean, we got the first game out of the way, and now we're going to focus on LSU. Some quick stats, just to show you how the offense did. And again, I wasn't very impressed with how the offense did go, but Keith Price went 25 of 35 for 222 yards and 1 passing touchdown. That was to Kason Williams. So that was really the only passing highlight. After that, the offense just kind of stalled. From a rushing standpoint, Bishop Sankey had 22 carries for 66 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 fumble. And that fumble came in after we got a fumble recovery later on in the game, and it was kind of a comedy of errors for the Husky offense. Now, I'm not entirely sure if they were trying to hold back some of the playbook for this game this week against LSU, but if that's the offense we're going to see this season, we're not going to win a whole lot of games, plain and simple. I mean, let's just be real about it. Um, Austin Safarian-Jenkins got 9 receptions for 82 yards. Casey Williams, 6 receptions, 75 yards for that one passing touchdown as as well. So, I mean, the Dogs' offense just did not impress me a whole lot. And it was really the first time in the Sarkisian era where I was kind of questioning exactly what he's actually doing in the huddle. And it was just more on the lines of this game should have been over a long time ago. And if it hadn't been for the Aztec offense going for 2 every time because they didn't trust their kicker, they probably could have won this game, and that would have been a shame because I don't want to lose to San Diego State first game out, plain and simple. But yeah, on to LSU. LSU had a nice, relaxing scrimmage. They played North Texas. They won 41-14. I can give you all the stats we need, but let's just say it was a laugher. Okay, I mean, I think probably the starting line probably played a grand total of it's probably two and a half quarters, and then they brought out the second string and they kind of pulled it out. The quarterback Mettenberger went 19 of 26, 192 yards, 1 touchdown, and an interception. So he happened to be lackadaisical enough to throw an interception, and they probably got made fun of by his teammates. But outside of that, they had the game pretty well intact. The Dogs are actually going to SEC country for the first time in quite some time, and I believe last time they played in SEC country, it was in fact at LSU, and I believe the Dogs lost. So I also have this game right now as a loss, and it's only because the SEC is a better conference right now than the Pac-12. We don't have the offensive prowess, nor do we have the lineman power that LSU has. I'm hoping that it's going to be a competitive game, but I'm gonna have to give the win to LSU this week, and we going into Portland State. Hopefully, we let some of that anger out, and we let the blood spill on Portland State. So that's the long and short of today's vlog. I kept it nice and short and sweet and to the point. I will have Raiders and Seahawks up tomorrow. Again, thank you, James, for your wonderful work on the Pug and Average Joe football week. Did a great job. All the stuff looks beautiful, looks stupendous. We both look like a bunch of dorks, and that's what I love about it because that's what sports is about. Peace out, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Go Dogs! Beat Tigers. Hope so.